We're looking up at the front nose of the Ghia. I've got a little bit of grinding to do in here. This is stuff I thought we did when we had it on the lift. I say we, I thought some other people that were working with me did it, and I was in here trying to take off paint and was tearing through DA paper because I was on top of these welds. So we're going to smooth them down, but I think through this restoration I've realized my least favorite thing in the world to do as far as automotive goes is grinding welds. It's fun to weld stuff in, it's fun to fit the patches, but grinding welds is really long, arduous work, but the nicer you grind your welds, the easier the body work is. So we're going to get that done, and that should complete, or allow me to complete stripping the outside of this body. I'm finishing up the stripping of the paint on the car, again hoping to get some epoxy on the entire car and get the whole thing surfaced out here hopefully by the end of October, but don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that's what I'm shooting for. Today I'm going to try and use the tool I built 6 months, a year ago, to straighten out our nose ridge. This was hit and was the reason I started restoring this car. It's damaged from about here to here. I can just see looking at it that it's flat here. It doesn't have the right radius. And then when you run your hand along it, it's kind of lumpy on this side. This side's actually not too bad. There's a little lump right here, but I removed all the paint that I could off of it with both the DA and Scotch-Brite. So we're going to try and use our tool here to straighten this out. If you remember a few months ago, quite a few months ago, I built a dinging spoon out of an old spring, that a leaf spring that somebody gave me. So just using that, it's important I think to take all these dents out as we're going. I don't know how well this is going to show in the video here, but that nose ridge is pretty darn straight and even and pretty round from the outside. So when I bought this car, it had already been hit in the front once. It was full of Bondo up there. And then my brother backed into it years ago, and that's what actually started the restoration. So this is a really old injury to the car. I'd venture to guess it's probably 25-year-old dent here that we took out. So I'm really satisfied with that. I think the high build primer and all that stuff, I may have a few little dings and high spots and low spots to work out. Not here. But here, and as I start blocking the car out, I'll know where those are at. But the tool worked really well. It took me about 45 minutes, about 12 to 15 passes with the tool to make this thing look right, and then just working the sides of this actually took me quite a while. So that's it. Pretty cool little tool. For those of you who didn't see the first video, or the video where I made this thing, it's basically a piece of round bar here, welded to a big hoop here, and then, now I'm having a hard time getting the camera there. There you go. The top piece here just has a notch cut out of it. Looks the same profile as this ridge. So good day here for the Ghia. We're looking at the right side lower fender of the car. There's the front of the car. Come back. There's the right side lower inner fender. Got POR on both. The skin that's going to go outside, the top of that's going to get cut off. That's why I didn't paint that. But all back in here and back in along where the mud sill goes. That all got hit with POR. That's not going to be seen. So figure we might as well do that. And then I coated this lower piece here just for an extra layer of protection, I guess.